This is a deck of cards that thinks, the basics of LLMs. My name's Greg. Everyone's talking about large language models, or LLMs. LLMs are what make a lot of new AI innovations work, including ChatGPT. But what is a large language model and how does it work? At their core, LLMs are systems that can take some text and guess what the next word is going to be. I believe that everyone can understand how language models work, but before you can understand a large language model, you need to learn how a small language model works. So, let's create a small, simple language model together. For this example, we'll use the text from the beloved children's book, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. This book is famous for only using 50 different words. And here they are. For every word in this 50-word dictionary, we're going to create a deck of cards. Each of those decks will have one card for every word that appears after the word in Green Eggs and Ham. So, for example, we'll have a deck of cards for the word green. Every time we see the word green in the book, we'll add a card to this deck with whatever word comes after it. Can you guess what the first card in this deck will be? The answer is eggs. And the next card after that will also be eggs. Okay, so let's start to train our model by reading the whole text and adding cards just like this. Let's zoom out and look at all of our decks. The first sentence in the book is, I am Sam. So we find the deck for the words that come after I and add a card for am. Then we find the deck for words that come after am and add a card for Sam. Then we find the deck for words that come after Sam and add a card for a period. Here's another sentence. Would you like green eggs and ham? Question mark. I do not like them, Sam I am. We'll just continue this process until we've read the entire book. Then it will look like this. This is our language model. It's a way of representing how language works in Green Eggs and Ham. If we zoom in on our language model, we can see that the word green has a deck of cards that all say eggs, and that means that the word green is always followed by the word eggs. If we zoom into another part, we see that the word like is sometimes followed by the word that, and other times by the word green and them. These words are always followed by periods, question marks, or exclamation marks. And finally, the word a can be followed by a lot of different words, but they're all nouns. So, in a way, our little language model has learned a little bit of how English works just by reading some text. It can also write. Let's give it a try. Let's pick a word to start with, I. Now we pull up the deck of cards for words that come after I. We shuffle the cards and draw one. We draw the card for will. We then get the deck of cards for words that come after will. We shuffle that deck and draw one. And we draw the word try. We just keep on doing that, and we draw cards for them in the rain. Now, the sentence, I will try them in the rain, doesn't appear anywhere in the book, but it sounds like something from the book, and that's pretty interesting. It kind of sounds like it's writing more green eggs and ham. Here are some more sentences that I generated with this language model. I do not like that, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and in a house. I will eat them, not with a box. Could you let me be? I do not in a box. I am Sam. Not like them. And ham. This kind of model is called a Markhov chain, and although it's far simpler than a large language model, the basic principle is the same. Language models learn the properties of language by reading text and storing simple statistical observations about that text. They then use those statistics to write more text by predicting one word at a time. Thanks for watching.